Previously, Krishna revealed the eternal nature of the soul. Now he guides Arjuna deeper, into action without attachment, into a way of life that frees us from fear and confusion. You've now heard the wisdom of self-knowledge, Arjuna. Now hear the wisdom of action. When you act with this understanding, you can break free from karma, the binding chain of cause and effect. Krishna now shifts gears, from philosophy to practice. He tells Arjuna, knowing the truth is just one part. Now you must act based on that truth. No effort on this path is ever wasted. Even a little practice of this path protects you from great fear. Spiritual progress is never lost. Even a small step toward truth shields you from deep anxiety. You never start from zero. Those with resolute intellect stay on one path, but the minds of the indecisive wander endlessly. Focus brings freedom. When you're rooted in clarity, distractions don't pull you away. But without purpose, even the smallest things feel overwhelming. Some people become obsessed with rituals and flowery words. They talk of heaven and rewards, but forget the goal is liberation, not more desires. Krishna warns against spiritual materialism, using religion to chase rewards. The point isn't to climb to heaven, it's to free yourself. Those attached to pleasure and power cannot have steady wisdom. You can't chase both, freedom and craving. If your mind is always hungry for more, peace will always feel out of reach. The scriptures speak of the three gunas, qualities of nature. Go beyond them, Arjuna. Be steady, not swayed by opposites. Be free from anxiety over success and failure. Don't be a puppet to life's highs and lows. Stand balanced. That's where your strength lies. When you've found a great reservoir, you don't need a small well. Likewise, when you know the self, the scriptures serve a different purpose. The scriptures are like a map. But once you've reached the destination, inner realization, you don't need to stare at the map anymore. You have the right to your actions, not to the fruits. Do not let rewards be your motive, and don't fall into inaction either. This is the heart of karma yoga. Act sincerely, but don't obsess over results. Focus on the doing, not the outcome. Stay balanced, Arjuna, whether in success or failure. This evenness of mind is called yoga. Real peace isn't about constant success, it's about stability, regardless of what life throws at you. Action driven by selfish desire is far inferior. Seek refuge in wisdom. Those who chase results are always anxious. Selfless action brings strength. Self-centered action brings stress. One who acts with wisdom sheds both good and bad karma. Be skillful in your action. That's the real yoga. Wisdom isn't about avoiding action. It's about right action. Smart, centered, and free from ego. The wise, acting with detachment, reach freedom from bondage. They find peace, not just later, but here and now. Peace isn't some future prize. It's a state of being you create now, through wise action. When your mind clears of confusion, you'll be indifferent to what you've heard or yet to hear. When clarity dawns, outer knowledge becomes secondary. You start to see truth directly. When your intellect, confused by conflicting ideas, becomes firm and still, then you'll reach yoga. Real knowing isn't noisy, it's silent, grounded, and unshakable. After hearing Krishna's teachings, Arjuna asked from curiosity, "What does a person of steady wisdom look like, Keshava? How do they speak? How do they act?" A timeless question of the seekers. What does enlightenment look like in real life? Krishna explains this to Arjuna in calm and composed voice. A person of wisdom is free from desires. Their joy comes from within. They are steady, even in suffering. They're not numb. They're anchored. Nothing outside can steal their peace. One who remains calm through joy and sorrow, free from attachment, fear, and anger. That's a sage. One who withdraws their senses like a turtle withdrawing its limbs is truly wise. It's not about escaping the world. It's about not being pulled by it. Desires may leave the body, but their taste lingers. Only when the self is realized do even the tastes go away. Here Krishna explained the nature of desires. You can suppress a craving, but transformation happens only through inner realization. When the mind dwells on objects, attachment arises. Attachment breeds desire. Desire leads to anger. Anger leads to confusion, and ultimately to ruin. This is the psychology of suffering. A single thought can spiral. Awareness breaks the chain. But one who controls the senses stays detached and finds harmony, finds peace. Without peace, there is no joy. The mind that follows the senses is like a ship tossed in a storm. Only by restraining the senses can wisdom become stable. What is night to others is day to the wise, and what others chase, the wise have already left behind. They walk a different path. The world may not understand it, but it leads to freedom. This is the path from confusion to clarity, from hesitation to power, from fear to freedom. In the next episode, Krishna reveals the sacred path of karma yoga, acting without attachment, living without limits. If you like the videos, please like and subscribe and help others by sharing insights that you like from the channel. Walk with us, one verse at a time.